Welcome back, people. It is episode 31 of season 6 of the Taxi Squad podcast. We got a fair amount to get into today. Before we do, like, follow, subscribe, maybe tell a friend. We have some strange and unusual topics about people driving under the influence while operating a motor vehicle. We also have a flashback of a strange and unusual topic. We go back in time. Call us Marty and Doc. We have MLB topics, hot stove, trade targets. We go into the Wheel of Death, little NFL preview, training camp starts, and people don't like Caleb Williams. It's the Taxi Squad podcast.
Come on, everybody, celebrate. The Taxi Squad is here today. So lose the blues, kick back and relax for now. They talk about sports and stupid stuff. So they're probably wrong and it might get rough. So welcome back. It's the Taxi Squad. Yeah.
Vince,
Michael.
I'll be late for that.
Pardon?
We're a little late this week.
We were
this week. Like,
we
we're
are
better late than never.
At this
Your boy
time
was
of year.
traveling.
At this time of year, Mike, this is the time to do it, in my humble opinion. If you guys have any issue with it, call us. 312-725-2107. Yell at us, dude. No, yeah, we run into some roadblocks every now and then. But what's one thing that we always do, Mike?
We deliver.
Every week.
And we don't take shit from nobody. I mean,
Unless it's constructive
we
criticism.
deliver. Yeah, correct. We don't take no prisoners. No.
Yeah. I would never do that. I would never kidnap somebody. Yeah, we're a little late, man. It's Saturday now. It is what
It's
it is.
Saturday. I mean, technically it's Friday, but it is Saturday.
But you're seeing this on a Saturday, and it is what it is. But you know what? It's fine.
Pod?
Because guess what's happening in the sports world, Mike?
Not a lot.
Absolute shit. Nothing. There's nothing going on, dude.
There's not a lot going on, but this is the fun years, and we got like little games we're going to play. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
baby.
fun. You know, some of that is just to fill a little time, but you're going to learn more about us. One thing I would like to say that I learned, I would like to give a big shout out to Tika Chalowski, who followed us on all platforms, which is Rock Chalowski's mom. Thank you, Mrs. Chalowski. You are a lovely lady. We appreciate you. Your son is going to save our baseball team. Okay.
Hopefully.
Vince.
Yes.
You know, there's certain things you shouldn't do in life, you know?
Okay.
One of them is like not paying your taxes because you could go to prison for that.
Yep.
You know, and then the 7 deadly sins. Missing mass on Sunday is one of them, by the way.
Yeah, I've been
and then another thing, so technically, you could, I guess we're just going for that, right?
I was going to say, I was like, you too, buddy. I don't think you're going to Sunday Mass either.
It's been a minute, but there's also things you shouldn't do just in general life. And one of them is operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated and driving with an open container of alcohol in your vehicle.
Yep.
So to bury this one, CBS analyst, also former Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Mr. Tony Romo, who was an Illinois boy, arrested in Milwaukee, who had an open container of alcohol in his vehicle. He was stopped by police and was later arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence.
Yeah.
According to 3 citations released by Milwaukee County Sheriff's Department, the open bottle of alcoholic beverage was discovered in the passenger side of Romo's black Jeep during an inventory before it was towed. Another citation said police stopped Romo on Interstate 43 on July 23rd after he was seen passing cars in a gore area, which separates interstate traffic from cars entering from an on-ramp. Police said Romo questioned what a gore area was during the stop. Romo performed poorly on a field sobriety test and was taken into custody, booked, and released. Court records show Romo was later cited for refusing to take tests for intoxication after his arrest.
Smart.
He was a court appearance scheduled on September 21st. He has also been relieved, some may say, of his duties at CBS, or
he was put on leave. Yeah. Did you see the video?
I did not see the video. You got it?
I do have the video. It's not going to be good for a podcast, but I watched the video and, don't do it. But, like, I don't know. It didn't seem like he was that bad. And, like, even when they did, like, the little tests and stuff like that, too, he was, like, stretching out. Like, do you have any head injuries? And he's like, yeah, I have 2 concussions. Like, motherfucker was getting concussed every week for, 20 years? It's like, you know who this is. It just kind of seemed like it was like, okay, you shouldn't have had that in your car. I don't know what he didn't end up blowing, so no one knows how intoxicated he was. It was an OWI, right? Operating while intoxicated or something like that. I think it was one of those, like, okay, we'll see where this ends up going with it. I think depending on what the charge is, obviously CBS is going to adjust what they do. But it was Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's one thing you know about Wisconsin, it's like it's kind of a rite of passage in a sad, horrible way.
It's the drunkest state in the union per capita.
No question. Actually. And they claim it, too.
Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin and they no
wear
issue
it
with that.
Yeah, they wear it with a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And like your first one, by the way, is like a slap on the hand.
Yep.
So by the way, I feel like, a OWI or operating while intoxicated charge is the most Wisconsin thing ever because it's not a DWI. It's not driving well. In Wisconsin, it's an OWI because don't you know?
Don't you know?
Because don't you know?
You know you can't do that,
bud. Don't you know? Yes, so bud, in don't you know land, your first offense of an OWI is a civil forfeiture, not a criminal charge, unless a minor passenger under 16 is in the vehicle. Mm-hmm. Fines and charges $150 to $300 plus a mandatory $435 don't you know charge. No jail time. License is like not suspended.
You get a ding,
but kind of. Yeah, you get like a little ding for 6 to 9 months, and then like you got to go take a mandatory alcohol and drug assessment. So now, if you get a second offense, that's where you start to get like potential jail.
It's like, you didn't know that you're not allowed to drive like that, bud. It is what it is.
Bud, you're just gonna have to pay a couple fines. You can go back to the bar after.
Give me $1,000 and you're fine, bud.
You could go right back after if you want. Just tell Barb we say hi, all right?
Mm-hmm. Don't drive there, bud.
You shouldn't be doing that with Uber and the rest of it there.
It's kind of just like, don't do it. Don't leave a golf tournament and drive if you're drunk. Don't do it. There's your answer.
Why are there so many former athletes who just say F it and just go, I'm just gonna operate.
I feel like he's just like, I'm just gonna be able to get away with this and drive on whatever. Like that's the thing. Him asking what that thing was, I would have done the same thing. I'm like, that's the name. That's what they call that thing.
A gore.
I call it an on ramp, but you're calling it a gore.
A gore?
Why is it better for the environment?
I don't know. It sounds gory. Well, truly, yeah. I mean, it's like when what was it?
You got Mike that Gundy? Joke, right?
No?
Al? Okay, there you go.
Vince is on fire. So I lost my train of thought, Vince.
Okay,
thanks.
I'm sorry,
Thanks.
my bad.
Thanks, man.
That's when you should have taken a train. All right. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, get them all out now. More dad jokes. Keep going. What more do we got? What more do we go?
That's all I got.
Okay. Oh, man.
I'm going to hit the road. All right, go on. Here we go. Lock it. It's the dog days.
All right, let's flash back in time, shall we? Vince, there are some people who are teammates. Some might say, like, we're teammates, right?
Yeah.
We're teammates. We're friends. And that's what friends are for. But what you shouldn't do to your former teammates or current teammates is punch them in the face.
Yeah.
Now, things do, in fact, happen. Maybe it wasn't an incidental thing, but this seemed to be pretty legitimate. So Tyler Herro and Bam, how do you pronounce it? Adebayo?
Adebayo.
former teammates in Miami. Tyler Herro now plays for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
There was video seen in Las Vegas of Tyler Herro kind of getting his shit
It's
rocked
not even
by
full
Bam.
video. It's all just hearsay talk.
Oh,
No
I
one
thought
gets.
there was
No
a
one got the
video.
video of the pure punch. So this is a flashback because this happened 3 weeks ago. We somehow didn't talk about this. Yeah. So
missed
Tyler
it.
Herro has an AAU camp in Miami where he
okay.
used to play. So he's running the whole thing, and Bam's there too, doing some other stuff also in Miami. They get into some altercation. Tyler Herro's just talking shit about him like actively online. Bam comes up, punches him in the face. If you're
Whoa.
looking at 90% of the NBA, I'd say Bam Adebayo is in that 5 to 10% that I would definitely not want to punch me in the face. As far as body style is
He's
concerned,
huge.
he's enormous and jacked. And it's like, I don't want him. I don't want Jokic. I don't want Giannis. Like, I don't want these 7-foot monsters just come up and yam me in the face like that. Tyler Herro, top 5 punchable face in the NBA, probably too. That probably has something to do with it. But just emasculating in front of your AAU team to just get a 1-2 from Bam Adebayo is pretty wild.
Yeah, Tyler Herro definitely has a punchable face.
Yeah.
And, definitely not wanting monsters in your face is something that she would say.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. All right, see, I can do it too.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's the beauty of controlling it. I can say whatever I want on that. I can affect how the audience it deals with your jokes.
You don't get a badoom shit, Mike. You just get hey, yo.
Come on, dude. It's soundboard.
All right.
day.
It is soundboard day. Happy it's back. It's also the third part of this podcast. But to your point, Vince, yeah, I mean, Tyler Herro could definitely get punched in the face. What are some other guys in the NBA that could get punched in the face? Let's
Punchable?
go, like,
Grayson Allen's 1-1 probably.
Ooh, Grayson Allen's totally won.
Probably 1-1. He took the JJ Redick role and really ran with it.
Yeah,
JJ,
but JJ Redick
used to, I know, but he used to be punchable when he came out of Duke. Now, as he gotten older, you're like, I don't know if I'd want to punch him. But Grayson Allen's just asking to get punched. Tyler Herro, honestly, it's just like crispy shit talking white boys are usually the ones that are punchable.
Well, yeah, the Ball brothers, like both of them can. Get
LaMelo Ball is a punchable face. It's just he's
Yes,
6'7", which doesn't help. I wouldn't be able to reach his face.
I mean, Tyler Herro's 6'7", 6'8" as well.
Is he? I thought he was shorter than that.
No, he's tall piece, dude. So is Grayson Allen.
I thought they were both like 6'3". 6'5", yeah, 6'5", Tyler Herro.
Yeah, to play in the NBA, Vince, you must be tall.
No, that's
even
true.
if you are white.
Grayson Allen 6'3". I can reach that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you can totally piece that up.
There's just a bit to it where you're like, hey, these guys are punchable. LaMelo Ball, I would definitely include in that. He came to my mind.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the top 3, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's in there.
I feel like Devin
in
Booker
there.
sometimes gives I want to punch him in the face vibes.
Yeah, Booker. Yeah, he's kind of got that. Yeah, he's got that going.
Not
on.
saying I want to. They're probably all wonderful people, but I'm just saying face.
No, just like sometimes there's just faces that are just punchable.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't disagree. I think who knows what was said with Tyler Herro talking mad shit.
Yeah.
If
Well,
that's
he
his
was
thing.
online he was saying a bunch of random shit like, Bam's not as good as you think and blah, blah, blah. And like time for a new chapter. And yeah.
That's so petty though. So he kind of deserved it.
I
In
agree.
many ways, he
I'm
kinda
happy.
deserved
I talk to my brother about this often. We live in a world now where not enough people are getting punched in the face. There
Yeah,
needs
it's
to be
true.
everybody needs to get one a year. You can't let this get out of control because there's guys that just like punching dudes. But everybody gets one a year where you're like, this is my one a year. I'm punching this guy.
That would make society better. It would be like the more friendly version of the Purge.
Yes. Right? No need to murder.
It would be
you don't need to punch him
murder.
twice. Just give
Just
one
a
fair
solid
paw right into it. Call it a day.
Yeah.
How you doing? Keep it moving.
Right. Be like Big Pussy in The Sopranos. Just not in the face. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Well, Both of which could be. You could purge him the same way they purged him too.
Yeah, true.
Hell of a death. It's like Ned Stark dying in Game of Thrones. But yeah, I mean, it's just, we didn't talk about that. We neglected to talk about that in the years back, or the weeks back, that we needed to talk about Tyler Herro just getting pieced.
Absolutely. And once again, top 5 in faces that could get punched.
And top 5 in people you wouldn't want to punch your face.
Yeah.
He's probably 1, to be honest.
Herro? No, it's got to be more Grayson Allen. No.
Bam Adebayo might be number 1. I don't want that guy to punch me in the face.
Oh, in the NBA? The NBA?
Yeah. Jokic looks like he has a solid uppercut. That would scare me.
Jokic looks to be the one I would definitely not want to play games with.
Yeah.
That man also looks like, he has cousins somewhere that are part of
he has
nefarious
his
Eastern
brothers?
European mobs. Yeah, those guys are definitely mobbed up. There's no doubt about it. They wear too much jewelry and talk too much beach bosh for me.
You think they're ring guys?
That, total ring guys and jewelry guys.
Just like me, dude.
Did you see Jokic?
I love jewelry.
He thrives in the off season. Okay. In good old Serbia, where he's from. And he prefers to win in horse racing than he does anything else. They are like insane horse owners. Yeah.
That's been a constant across the board. It's like he'd rather just watch his horses race and be good. And he's like, also, I'm just going to be the best NBA player for 6 straight years. It's really unbelievable. Yeah. Like I'm seeing like multiple. I've been seeing this too. I think we're reaching like we've seen so much of Jokic that we don't realize how good he is still. Where like I see people claiming a bunch of people are the best second round draft picks of all time. There is no argument. You can even put Brunson in there. There is no argument on who the best second round draft pick is of all time. And it is clear as day, no question. You can't even argue with me that it's not Nikola Jokic. It just is.
It's
how
true.
How else are you going to argue it? He's a 2 or 3-time MVP and a champion. Like he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt.
He'd be like top 10 first overall ever, maybe top 5. Like he's definitely the best second rounder of all time.
In the NBA, I think that's an unequivocal yes.
Yeah.
I think that is undoubtedly a yes. But then again, I mean, Jalen Brunson did just basically carry the team on his back.
Yeah. Jokic did that and won 3 MVPs.
True. I'm just saying.
I know. I understand the argument.
Brunson couldn't be going there. Brunson could be going.
He could. I just don't see him winning an MVP like that. And he's already a little bit older, so.
That's true. But I think, there's a lot of fatigue, I think, with MVP voting.
Oh, right? That's what it was. It was a Spurs page saying, happy birthday to the best second round draft pick of all time. And it was about Manu Ginobili. And I'm like, Manu Ginobili, hell of a player. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was first round.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman was 27th overall, but the way it was formatted was different. They're not better than Nikola Jokic. They just aren't. There's just no argument.
I mean, Dennis Rodman's one of the best power forwards to ever play the game.
Sure.
So
is he better than Jokic?
Different eras.
He's not better than Jokic. Don't play this. There's no way.
Different players.
Imagine if Jokic played then.
Who knows? He would probably fit in just fine.
He would fucking destroy. Yeah, dude. Like, he would fit in just fine. He's 9 million times better than Sabonis. Like, no question.
I mean, to see him face up against like Kareem Olajuwon would be like top 10 lore. What?
Hakeem. You just made like a smorgasbord of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Hakeem Olajuwon together. Now that's a scary player.
That would be the scariest player ever, but true.
That. Oh, that'd be fun. Best combination of 2 guys that you could possibly do in the NBA.
Oh.
All time.
Ever?
Yeah.
Ever? Well, there's one basketball.
Right, but you're making one person.
Oh, so you're like amalgamation of somebody?
Yeah. Like I'm thinking like 1997 Shaquille O'Neal and Steph Curry. Just
that would be sick.
That'd be insane.
You could put like, a combo of like Jordan and Michael, like or Jordan and LeBron.
LeBron. I know, but like think about the shooting and the ball handling of Curry and Shaq's body.
It'd be insane.
Like, that'd be just unreal.
Yeah, the athleticism would be off. It's almost like what Wemby is or becoming.
Basically, honestly.
See, Wemby just signed his shoe deal.
Yay. With who?
Yay. Nike, of course.
Nice. Oh, also, by the way, again, this is a squirrel pod. Murakami signing with Jordan.
It's dope.
Perfect.
It's
Perfect.
sick. Yeah,
The right
absolutely.
guy. Yeah.
Murakami. Yeah, all right, let's just get into baseball. The White Sox
Let's
continue.
get into baseball. Hey, by the way, if you have any
rake
other combination sports stars that you want to call in and tell us about and be like, Curry, Shaq, I like Robert Ory and freaking Clyde Drexler, then do that. 312-725-2107. Leave a voicemail. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
No, we're all good. But the White Sox continue just to stay consistent, man. 57 and 51 in the division. We're 34 and 21 at home. We're 5 and 5 in our last 10. So we're hitting an average of 500 right now in these last 10 games. The Yankees, we faced some really good pitching with them over the past couple days. And, taking one in extra innings on Wednesday night was impressive. I would say that, getting one of their best starters in Cam Schittler, yeah, that one. I can't say the word. And I thought we battled back in a game where we were down really early, 4-0. And then,
Sure did.
Shout out to Davis Martin. He shoved 6th inning. I mean, granted, 4 runs, but he straightened it out. And he's been on a little bit of a weak sauce, but he's getting a little bit better.
Yeah, his ERA the last 2 months hasn't been great versus the beginning of the season, but the resurgence or the, initial surgence of Sean Burke has been a nice surprise. By the way, for anybody that checked in and listened to our interview with Mike Ganji, thank you. And if you didn't and you're a Sox fan and you want to learn more about how they kind of function and how his job kind of works with the White Sox, go back, check out the pod, listen to the interview with Mike. He's the man. Thank you again for coming on, Mike. Sean Burke playing well. Murakami back. Kyle Teal out seemingly to the end of the year. That's not great. Do they move for catcher? That's been the conversation kind of. But again, this team walk yesterday, win the way that you need to. They're winning some close games. They split the series with the Yankees, and the Yankees are on a tear right now. I have no reason to believe that they won't continue to be at least relatively consistent, and they're 2 up in the division. It's like, let's go win the division, guys. Who cares?
Absolutely. I feel like we're kind of in this position right now where I don't know if we're going to be making moves. I feel like we need to be making moves.
Yeah, I think a relief. Like I said before, a relief pitcher, somebody that's not too expensive, an older starter maybe, but it's not going to be anything crazy. There's no way.
No, you can't you can't leverage the future on this. And, we talked a lot of future talk with Mike Ganji, and the future looks bright with what we have in this organization at this time. And I mean, when you start looking at, all this talent that is in our farm system currently, it's really impressive. And I think we're going to have more great shortstops than we know what to do with here pretty quickly.
I agree.
Because Bonnemer is still – he had a 2 home run night in Birmingham on Wednesday night. So he looks to be the part, and there's a guy who could probably be in the starting lineup next year.
I'd say.
And you got to look at this from a sense, how much of your future do you want to mortgage? I'd be willing to say maybe you look at giving up I wouldn't be opposed to giving up Billy Carlson. That's just my opinion, because it's just like where –
that's kind of the guy that people are putting in trades.
Could you flip a starting pitcher for him, where you could look at a guy like Reed Detmers or something from the Angels and say, okay, that would be a perfect addition
the worst
to
place
our
in the world.
Well, I'm just saying.
You want to go from – I know, I'm with you, but it's just like, hey, buddy, hey, Mr. Carlson, you want to go to the Angels? No, but I will.
He doesn't have a say in the matter.
I know, I will, but no, I don't.
I mean, I would say outside of Skubal, Detmers is probably one of the best left-handed additions you could add to a starting 5 if you're a competing team. He's not like crazy stuff who's going to strike you out. It's very
consistent,
Mark Burley-esque.
Yeah,
where he's gonna beat the shit out of the sides of the strike zone, and he's gonna be a guy that can show up every 3rd or 4th day.
He's not a swing and miss guy, that's for sure.
No, he's definitely not a swing and miss guy. He's a put the ball on the ground guy. And, with the run support that we have right now, it would be a nice addition to get us over that hump. Because at this stage, I don't know if the White Sox have all of the makings of a deeply running operation into the playoffs.
Just get there and figure out what it feels like. I have a question for you.
That's what he said. What?
Who has the two most clutch hits for the White Sox this year?
I'm going to say Sam Antonacci has been very clutch.
He has been. But there's one guy that has maybe two of the best hits for the White Sox this year so far.
Edgar Herro.
Edgar Herro. Horrible year for him. Not playing well at all. Gets sent down to AAA. Kyle Tuga's injured. He comes back up. What do? Walk it off. He had that walk-off against the Cubs. He has a walk-off against the Yankees 2 nights ago. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Drew Romo is not a good catcher. So do me a favor and just keep Herro in the lineup. And maybe he'll get a hit in the 9th inning.
We discussed this last week, Vince. I'm just looking at it like, Herro defensively solid, has a hose for an arm. Just is still trying to figure it out at the plate. I mean, he has tools. He showed power coming up initially. Yep. He had an epic spring training. I don't know what happened once he got to Chicago. He just hasn't been able to figure it out. I don't know. He was balling in spring training, though. It seemed like he could hit everything. So that's just always kind of interesting when guys take that leap to, you go back to Chicago after playing in Arizona for a few months, and then you're like, oh, okay, now you're on a switch of a stretch. But, I mean, every guy, what is it? Pete Rose had if you're going through a lull, move up in the box, move back in the box, get closer to the plate, get farther from the plate.
Find out what you got to do.
Swing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Swing stays the same.
Unless you're Colson Montgomery, and then you change your swing around and just continue just to absolutely destroy baseball.
Be good forever. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, Vince, at this stage of the game, it would be interesting to see, what the White Sox choose to do. But a lot of other teams are looking to be involved in the trade deadline. You look at teams like the Angels. You look at teams like the Dodgers. You look Braves, the Mets, all of these organizations who are not competing, looking to pretty much just unload majority of their roster.
You can see everybody doing something. That's for damn sure.
And then you look at teams like the Twins, who don't look now, but the Twins are 3 games out of first place.
I know. They're on a bit of a tear, and they just made it. They made a move yesterday night. So I mean, like they're like, hey, we can get a wild card. We can win this division. There's no reason that they couldn't, to be honest. It's not like it's tight across the board.
Well, they did just drop a couple to the Royals, which I was at one of those games. If it was on Wednesday evening, went to the Royals Twins game for a work event, and I saw Salvador Perez do something that I don't think he's done in a very, very long time.
Bomb?
Vince, he hit a triple.
Real triple or fake triple?
Salvador Perez hit a triple, hit a moonshot, dead center field, ball bounced off the wall, got away from the center fielder.
He passed, what's his name for all time for the Royals? I want to say Robin Yount, but it's not. It's the third base guy. Come on. Classic Royal. I know you know what I'm know. The problem is we don't know. George. He passed George for most home runs as a Royal.
Yeah, George Brett. George Brett, when he retired, like the owner or the original owner of the Kansas City Royals, just gifted him land.
Yep.
And now he owns more apartments in the city of Kansas City.
He's an all-time 2 first name guy.
All-time 2 first name guy for sure.
Yeah, it's like him and Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
I know.
I don't know if that's too much of a first name guy, but
Jordan. I know 7 Jordans.
Yeah, Jordan wasn't a popular name in the 90s, though. You didn't meet many Jordans.
I don't know if Brett was very popular in 1982 or whatever.
Yeah, it's a typical Caucasian white guy.
Don't play this game with me. Jordan is a first name. Jordan is a first name.
Brett's been around forever.
Dude, I know so many Jordans.
Yeah, dude, because of Michael Jordan,
No,
and you
because
live
of the
in
river,
Chicago.
motherfucker. Because of the river.
No.
You ever
don't
heard
know.
of her?
You don't
She's
know.
been around
No.
for a while. She was born
Those
before
people
Michael.
were born in the 90s, all right? And the reason, because their parents lived in Chicago.
Carry me to the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee,
No.
you
no
were
shot.
my friend.
It's not the river, Vince, because you're in Chicago, and that's what they're going to do. For example, when Rock Chalowski chooses to pop off, which it's just inevitable.
Yeah.
There
We're
is
going to name a bunch of kids
many...
named Chalowski. Yeah, I agree.
No, it's going to be a bunch of kids named Rock or Rocco.
What, his first name?
I mean...
You think people are named Michael after Jordan? Is that why you were born?
That's biblical.
So is
Michael
Jordan.
is one of the oldest names ever.
The river was around.
Yeah, okay, Vince. The river was around, but it's not an archangel, all right?
Where do you think the name Nile comes from? He's probably Irish, actually.
I don't know. Are we going on a name rant on the pod?
I never met a lady named Amazon. I never met a guy named Mississippi. Okay, go ahead.
Back to the trade deadline.
Yeah.
So, as we know, the Scooble trade, Tariq Scooble's on the market, but basically that whole... But, dude, that whole starting five for Detroit is also on the bubble.
Yeah. They're giving up.
So you look at this, and you're like, okay, what... They're going to get rid of him. Where does Scooble land? I hear some, people riffing about... He's got to go to the Dodgers now.
He is a Dodger. And I hope it happens because then it just prolongs all of the shit that we're about to see with all of the owners, and he's going to be a Dodger. Yeah.
Do you think he looks maybe towards? Do you think that since the Tigers don't want to face him really in the future or being in a same division with him, do you think they potentially look at moving him to the NL as opposed to the AL?
What, for just a year?
Well, yeah, to your point.
But
I could see the Braves being on this list too, Vince.
They're going to get a bag for him. And seemingly the only people that are willing to trade everybody is the Dodgers. If you're the Braves, you're giving up your entire farm system for it.
Well, yeah, but they're in win now mode. Chris Sale isn't getting any younger.
That's true, and he's on a tear this year too. I mean, I'd like to see it happen. I don't think he's going to be a Yankee, but I do think the Padres are sending Mason Miller that way.
Yeah. I think that's fair. Yeah,
you want to know what doesn't happen if the Yankees have Mason Miller?
Oh.
They lose the last two games against the White Sox because that shit's shut out, done forever over fine.
Well, yeah, that's
He's
fair.
So good. He's so good.
Mason Miller?
Yeah.
People are saying the Sox should look at trying to get Mason Miller.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
In a perfect world and in a perfect time, that would be ideal. But
the money they're spending on him and the amount of people that they need, the White Sox wouldn't want to pay the salary nor trade away the guys that you need to get Mason Miller. He's the best closer we've seen since, I don't know, K-Rod when he went on his historic run.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the last I thought about that guy. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, that was crazy. You look back at guys like Bobby Jenks had a year of just lights out baseball, and that was about it.
Kimbrel was very good at his peak. Just not good.
The floppy piece of shit known as Liam Hendricks, also very good.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Not for us, but
yes, he was reliever of the year twice.
He was so much better on the ace, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I just always hated I'm losing my mind because I closed the game out against the Tigers, who were the worst team in the division.
I get it. Go on.
All right. So if we're looking at this deadline tracker that Jeff Passan has put together a little list here. I'm going to say Scooble. Give me Scooble to the Braves. I'm going to say Braves. I'm going to say they want to go all in. Because if you look at where they are, they're kind of an older team. Acuna is, in his late 20s. You're kind of in your pocket where if you win another World Series, you're doing 2 now in a decade. So that's a big deal. So if you're 7 games ahead of everybody, you're pretty much got that division wrapped up. If you put a Scooble in that lineup with Chris Sale,
I agree. I think it's a good idea. I think they have the proper people to trade for him. He feels like a Dodger to me. It just gets giving me Dodgers.
Have you heard the Dodger conspiracy theory?
No.
That all the owners of the MLB are banding together to make the Dodgers like insanely good, and they have more money than anybody, so they're deferring all this money and no one's complaining about it, and they're trying to use that as their excuse to get a salary cap.
That'd be funny.
Put on your tinfoil hats, folks.
I just don't think they're doing that, but that'd be funny.
Casey Mize or Mize, who's another
former number 1 overall.
Yeah. Huge trade candidate also on the Tigers. So the Tigers are looking to fire sale this thing. Where do you think he could end up, Vince?
Casey Mize? I mean, shit. Depends on how he pitches. He seems like a guy that goes to like one of those mid-tier teams. Like maybe like, I don't know, like the Rays get him. Or maybe the Astros now that they're half a game out of the first. Like he can go there.
Do the White Sox look at a Casey Mize, or do you think they would just be too much to give up?
I don't know. I just don't know if they're going to trade in division like that.
Okay. What about Hunter Green for the Reds? There's another pitching name that could be brought up.
I could see him being a White Sox. I could see him being a Diamondback. I could see him being a fucking Boston Red Sox.
Yeah, the Red Sox, though, you're kind of just leaning more towards that wild card position than you are anything.
But they're on the heater of all heaters right now. So who's to say?
Yeah, they're 7-3.
They'd be first in the Central.
Sox got the Rays tonight, which is going to be interesting to pay attention to. I feel like that's serious. What, do you think the Sox are going to lose?
No, I actually don't. I actually believe in them, but it's just the Rays.
We always play like doggy doo-doo in Tampa. Always. Yeah. It's always been. So what about the Cubs? Where do the Cubs balance in all of this for all of our other Northsiders?
They need more arms, dude. PCA is the MVP of the goddamn league this year. That's hard to argue against it. He's so goddamn good. And if you look at his numbers, they're historically good. No one can hate. He's the best baseball player in Chicago. I don't want that to be true, but it is. They're getting timely hitting from guys. Dansby figured it out a little bit. They have a pitcher or two. They just need to go get pitching. I could see them reaching out and trying to get a Reed Detmers. I don't think they're going to go get Tariq Skubal. But I could see them getting a couple guys maybe. I mean, is Kevin Gausman on the market right now since the Blue Jays clearly aren't playing? Like Freddie Peralta.
You could look at Freddie Peralta. Yeah, you could look at that. You could look at, does George Springer want out? Granted, they need.
Is he any good?
Yeah, he's old.
They need pitching. Yeah, go on pitching.
I just look at it like, granted, he just signed there to be the guy, but would our former Mustache King could he be on the move?
Dylan?
Yeah. Could Dylan Cease be?
Maybe, but he's been so good for them. I don't even know if he's a.
Yeah, but they're dead last in the division.
Do the Cubs go back and get Matt Boyd back?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if you're the
Clay
Blue
Holmes?
Jays, you were at the top of the mountain last year, and you have no business getting close. Chances are you're nowhere near a wild card spot. Why at this stage of the game fire sale the team and just get rid of look towards the future? But granted, you got Vladdy there, Vladdy Jr., who signed a big money deal. Dylan Cease signed a big money deal. It's just looking at that from a standpoint of
I think it's a retool. I think they're on a retool. I don't think they're on a break it down and redo it again. It's been 1 year out of the World Series.
What would your biggest surprise be of people getting moved? Do you think the Cardinals move one of their guys because they're so far out of it and they have the worst?
I don't know if there's a guy in particular. I think it's like if Skubal lands in the AL Central, that's the most surprising thing that could possibly happen. But as far as like teams selling, like, I don't know, dude. The AL West is weird. It is a weird combination of three teams, similar to the AL Central. But that one, it's like the Astros aren't afraid to spend money. The Rangers have clearly not been afraid to spend money, and all three of them are within 2.5 games. And the Mariners, people would argue, is the best team in there. So I'd be surprised if any of them decide to start selling. Really.
The Mariners just dropped 3 of 4 to the Rangers. The Rangers are sitting in first place. You got 2 of the Texas teams in that division who are battling. And then you look at their fall from grace in Seattle, where last year they were in the ALCS.
But who's to say they don't win 5 games in a row and they're first in the fucking division again?
Yeah, that's the
Somehow
one
the
division in
AL
my
West is
opinion.
worse than the AL Central, and that's been the worst division all year.
It's crazy. Yeah, the AL's doing things, but then again, to your point, you got to really look at, all right, where is the balance of teams who are buyers and sellers in these two
Yeah.
divisions because it is so close.
With the three
So-
wild cards, every team thinks they're in it. That's the
That's
real thing
true.
of it.
That goes to show you just like, okay, what does that look like?
You can count out the
the-
Mets, you can count out the Reds, you can count out the Giants and the Rockies. Every other team in the NL can make it. You can count out the Royals, the Tigers, the Angels, and the Athletics. Other than that, everybody else can make it.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's 8 teams out of 30 that can't make the playoffs.
Then again, we got 2 more months of baseball left the day this episode drops, right?
Yep.
So we got 2 full months of ball. We'll see how it goes. I'm interested to see how this deadline is going to work. I think we're going to have some surprises here. I just hope our White Sox do not mortgage the future. Whatever you do, Caleb Bonham, Colson Montgomery, Braden Montgomery, all stay on the active roster. Here's a question for you. These guys like Tristan Peters, who were surprises, potential rookies that just came in and showed out. Do you look at potentially moving one of them to a contender for pitching because you have the depth in the outfield now?
Don't get rid of any daily starter. Tristan Peters is our starting center fielder. No question. Who's playing center field then without him?
I understand that. I mean, you can move Braden over there, but then again, to your point,
he's a right fielder. Stick with what's working, man. Why are we freaking out?
Yeah, you got a point. There's no reason to freak out. Whoa, man, freak out.
Whoa.
Okay. Spin the wheel.
The wheel of teams, the wheel of teams. That's my song for it. Here we
Wheel
go.
of teams. I like.
Oh shit.
Record a little.
Oh shit. There you go. And the what do you call it? Unedited Oakland Athletics on this wheel. We just have a tendency of getting like the stinkiest teams.
Little stinkers, except the White Sox, of course.
That's true, but the Athletics they were fun. Now they're a little stinky. What are your initial thoughts on the Athletics, Mike?
I think Nick Hertz is one of the best first basemen in baseball. What?
What do you say? What's his name?
My friend Nick Hertz.
Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
Nick.
Yeah, Nick Kurtz.
Kurtz. Yeah, he's the man.
Nick Kurtz. Yes. I'm in the market where like that guy better get paid. Otherwise, if he becomes a free agent, which if you're him, do you look at it? Because, after your rookie deal is done, which he's got, another year?
I think 3. They called him up
2.
last year. Whatever it was.
Yeah, true. Okay, so he's on the Colson path. So he's got a few more years. The Athletics, are they moving to Vegas? That deal is allegedly, it's happening now. So, they're probably sellers at this stage of the game, minus the young talent that they have that they're trying to grow.
Shea Langoliers is the fucking man. I think they're probably gonna move him if I were a betting man. So
yeah,
they have stuff to look forward to, dude. Jacob Wilson, pretty good player. He's 24. They got other Max Muncy, third baseman. He's 23. Tyler Sonderstrom, 24. Henry Bolt, 22. Lawrence Butler, 25. Entire team is full of young 20s guys that are going to grow together in a new place with some more money under their pocket. Get some pitching. They got to line up.
Well, my thing, do you trade Shea Langoliers for a bunch of young pitching talent?
That's exactly what you do.
If you're the White Sox, do you go after Shea Langoliers?
It depends on how much they want, because I don't want to give up our pitching either. We're kind of in the same place. We're just playing better.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And our young pitching has just somehow outperformed anything. I mean, what Sean Burke is doing right now, 6-1 in his last 7.
Yeah.
Nate, Davis Martin's been mid, to say the best. But
he was great at the beginning of the year. And he's not even young. He's 29. But, even Fetty's pitching well, surprisingly. You're like, all right, cool.
It's funny. Every time Fetty plays, the Sox score 12 runs. And you're like, okay, he's been the benefit a beneficiary of so many of those games.
Even
It's
so, though,
hysterical.
he's only given up like 2-3 runs a game, and if you're going to ask a guy like that, like that's kind of a good spot to be in. Fine with me.
That's very true. That's very
If
true.
you look at their pitching staff, though, you know, you got Severino, you got Jacob Lopez, you got Savale, you got Springs. These are all guys in their early 30s. Probably going to have a youth movement in there. Decent closing pitcher and Hogan Harris. Like they got Mark Leiter. I forgot about that. Mark Leiter, former Cub. Old, but pretty good player. It's just, yeah, you look at their lineup and it's full of a bunch of youngs, and you look at their pitching staff and it's full of a bunch of olds. So they know what they have to do. I think they sell off at the deadline a little bit and they start getting some young pitchers in there.
Yeah, I feel like if you mortgage a top tier catcher that's on your lineup for future pitching, try and get a guy in free agency in the next few years.
Yeah,
that's the best way you can do it. And at this stage, to your point, they're off the bubble of a wild card spot. They're 10 games out of first place. Granted, they're in a very unbalanced AL West. But then again, you're also looking at this from how do you compete in 5 years from now, not necessarily in 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Because the Las Vegas move is the biggest thing. The owners approved it.
Boo.
They're
Hate it.
facing sack
Screw that
down right
guy.
now. The target for the move is 2028. So like I said, you're in this 2-year gap now where you just try and just build as much young talent as you can. And by that
Get some
time,
fans
our friend
excited.
Nick Kurtz will be probably on the last year of his rookie deal looking for a paycheck. So you start saving up for there. You see who's expendable at that time and just kick this can down the road for another couple years until you do finally make that move into your state-of-the-art stadium on
Brand
the
new
Vegas
Las
Strip.
Vegas facility. Yeah, it's possible fun team in 2 years. A lot of good young talent.
I think Lawrence Butler, Jacob Wilson, all these guys, these are things where you look at it. I think that would be the thing. If you are a A's fan or an Athletics fan, I would say if you can kind of compete next year, kind of be like what the White Sox were last year, where you saw the kind of writing on the wall. Wow, this young talent's really starting to pop off.
Glimpses
And then your
of hope. Yeah.
first year, try and be in a wild card spot, and then by almost 2030, if you're competing in the AL West, could be the move. So
Have some fun. Have some
that's
fun.
my lovely opinion on the lovely Wheel of Death of the Athletics. Is there any more baseball news, Vince, that is on your brain at this stage of the game?
Yeah. And watching the Yankees, dude, they're just getting like all of the well-fed kids from youth. They have like 3 guys that are absolutely enormous.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Ben Rice is huge. Obviously, Aaron Judge is massive. Who's the guy that's playing left field for them?
Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones is huge. He's like 6'7". I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, these guys are monsters.
They got all the well-fed whites.
Yeah,
It's kind
they're
of
just like
crazy.
all these guys
get it.
that weren't that good at power forward, but they can hit the hell out of a ball. That's all they are.
Yeah. All of the well-fed whites.
Yeah.
You look at this team. I mean, Volpe, I don't know how he continues to stay in the roster.
They're going to try to
don't
trade
get
for somebody to take that spot. Also, Jazz Chisholm, he's not having the best year either. So do they shore up the middle of the infield before they go for pitching? They're going to go closing, pitching, middle infielder, try to make it. That's what it feels like.
Do you think Francisco Lindor is a target for them at the deadline?
Across town? I don't think so.
Why? The
I
Mets
guess
are
so,
booty
but
sheets.
I know,
Would,
I
like
just-
fill a gap.
How often have the Mets and Yankees traded in the past?
I don't know. The White Sox and the Cubs are traded every now and again.
They have. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It was like Piazza played for both, I think, right?
No, Piazza was never a Yankee. Piazza
thought he
played for the
was.
Dodgers. I don't think so.
He could have been
Like
later. in his
Piazza
career or
was
something like
never a Yankee. Jose Canseco was a Yankee.
that. Canseco was everywhere, though. Beltran maybe was both.
Yeah, Beltran was definitely both.
Yeah, nail on the head, kid. Never a
Never
Yankee.
played for the Yankees.
He was. Yeah, he was a Marlin
Yeah,
that one
Carlos
year
Beltran
they won,
didn't.
and he was. Huh?
Carlos Beltran definitely played for both.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. But yeah, I don't see that happening very often, to be honest. So I don't know. We'll see.
Time's going to tell, Vince. Time's going to tell. Vince, you want to know what started? And it's such a beautiful sight to see. NFL
so
training
happy.
camp started, dude.
So
We're
happy.
so close again.
Dude, it's finally,
And
man.
with the joy of NFL training camp just starting and kicking off, there's always a game that starts this, right?
Who's on the cover?
So our guy Caleb.
Yeah, buddy.
Our guy Caleb's on the cover, Vince. And I love to kind of look at the Madden ratings. So recently the Madden ratings came out.
Yeah.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 99 overalls. Can you
I'll
guess
tell you
who
them
they
all.
are?
I tell you them all. I already know them
How do you know this?
because I'm also on social media sometimes.
Okay, go for it.
Trey McBride.
Which is wild.
Yes. Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Matthew Stafford.
Kind of criminal. Continue.
Puka Nakua. Miles
Wrong.
Garrett. Not Puka Nakua.
Wrong.
What's his name? Jackson Smith and Jigba. Excuse me.
There we go.
Miles Garrett. Is that all of them? Is that 6?
You're missing one more.
Jamar. JSN. Stafford. Trey McBride. Miles Garrett.
Who's the 6th?
Josh Allen.
Well done.
Final answer.
Okay.
Final answer.
Now, let's go to our Bears team.
Yeah.
And let's see if Vince can filter out these Bears players and what their ratings are. Shall we?
Yep.
Okay, let's look at this.
Let's do it. Let's look at this.
Here we go. Applying filters now, Vince. Okay, let's look at this. Who's our highest rated player?
Highest for the Bears?
Yep.
Probably because Joe Tooney.
Joe Tooney, 96 overall.
Had
Who's the
to be.
second highest rated player?
Caleb,
Caleb, 90 overall.
93. 90.
90.
Damn.
Who is the third highest rated player overall?
I feel like it's probably like Kobe Bryant or something like that.
Jalen Johnson at a 90.
Oh yeah, forgot about him. How dare I?
Who's our fourth?
Fuck, this is where it gets hard. Anybody in the high 80s? Is that Kobe Bryant? He's got to be high up there somewhere. Or Devin Bush?
Who would get the score of an 87?
87. DeAndre?
Darnell Wright.
Oh, good for him.
Now this one's confusing.
Okay.
He had a great year last year, not on the Bears, new addition. He's an
Okay.
86.
New addition. Defense?
Oh yeah.
Is it Devin Bush or Kobe White?
Devin Bush gets an
Kobe Bryant.
86.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
What is
And
Kobe?
I think
What is Kobe Bryant?
Kobe Bryant. Let me keep going down.
He's got to be in the 80s.
77.
What? He was a beast for that defense last year. That's crazy. That's criminal.
You know who gets criminal under ratings?
Luther?
Luther Burden at a 79.
Yeah, he'll go
Romo
up.
at 82.
Yeah, I
So-
think Luther will go up.
Now, granted, it's not like when we were kids when, the ratings were the ratings and they didn't get adjusted every other week.
Yeah.
Like, because let's face it, if, Rome has a killer first month, they're going to make him an 88, like immediately.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
They adjust him as it goes. And, that's the thing, the Trey McBride thing. Was he the best tight end last year? Maybe. 99, though?
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I don't know about all that as well. So that's kind of my thing. I think they always overdo it with our big fan of our cornerback who doesn't play a lot. So,
Jalen. Yeah, hopefully he does, man. Earn that reward.
Jalen needs to kind of show out this year, in my opinion. Same thing with Kyler Gordon starting training camp, by the way, on the physically unable to perform list.
He needs to stay healthy, really.
Well, he needs to be healthy. The best ability is availability.
And he doesn't. He's likely not available, and that's why we drafted that other corner.
I think you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Now, Vince, Bears are catching some strays right now in the media markets. So After the breakout season of Caleb Williams last year, the NFL is pumping him up. I mean, granted, it's the second largest market probably in the country next to California. And not only on top of that, yeah, arguably, let's face it, when Chicago's good, the league loves it. We're one of the original franchises in the NFL. But somebody disagrees of all the hype. Actually, he claimed that he likes it. So Liam Cohen, head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, stated that he just goes on the internets and is always seeing the Bears and Caleb Williams all over the NFL.
Yeah,
homepage.
you go on NFL.com or ESPN and you see 7 pictures of Caleb Williams. Are you jealous? You're Jacksonville.
I think he's a little jelly, Vince.
You're Jacksonville, Liam, and you're not going to get all of that click for Jacksonville, regardless of how good you are. This isn't a slight against you. It's just you're Jacksonville.
That's what I'm saying. A historic organization that has been around for over a century. You're over here talking mad shit when you're, a part of an extension team that's been threatened to be moved to London for the past decade.
Listen, Blake Bortles, the man. Mark Brunell, pretty cool. Jimmy Smith, the man. Fred Taylor, awesome. You're Jacksonville. It is what it is. Maurice Jones-Drew was cool.
David Garrard, also pretty cool at one point.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich, also cool. It's just, I mean, you got to make storylines, and that's what it is. And you see what BJ said right after that?
I love when Ben Johnson gets super intense, and I love this man who's he's a borderline psychopath.
He's a completely on the line psychopath. He's an insane person. There's no question.
His line was fantastic, in my opinion. This is what you want out of a true leader of a head coach. He said, well, we're number 1 on the regression candidate list, which would be he's like, so we got plenty of motivation ourselves. We talked about Caleb in the past. He's used to handling a lot of attention, so I'm not worried about it.
Done.
I'm like, God, this man.
Done.
And that's how you handle it. That's how you handle this smoke that people are trying to show. Because now he knows we're on the shit list of the entire league. We have probably the second hardest schedule in all of football this year.
You know who has number 1?
Who?
Arizona.
They just want them to lose.
They got screwed. Well, also, think about who they're playing. They're playing the Seahawks and the Rams twice a year. That's impossible.
Absolutely. So, I mean, when the two best teams in basically a entire division or conference are in one segment of
or
division,
league.
Yeah, pretty crazy, Vince.
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
Who are the top 3 teams in the NFL right now?
I mean, in my opinion, you look at the NFC West, it's stupid.
The Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams are 2 of the best teams in the league. The 49ers are probably top 5.
Top 10.
Depends on how you look at it. I'm just saying, dude, 6 games this year are against top 10 teams, and 4 of them are against top 3 teams. If you're the Cardinals, you're going to win 1 game. What are you doing?
They want to win 1 game because
Jeremiah Love will be massacred this year. That guy's going to die.
Yeah, hope he made all of his money.
He did. He's going to get killed.
You're not going to be doing much this year. I feel bad for a guy like that, but then again, they're trying to tank for a QB because this year, coming into the 2027 NFL draft, this is probably one of the better years for quarterbacks in a long time.
They need to find themselves a Josh Rosen. That's what I've always said.
Oh, yeah, right. No, they need to find themselves a true franchise quarterback that they can put in.
I would bet a lot of money on them being the worst team in the league this year. That's all I'm saying.
What I don't understand about these guys staying in college, why are you just saying, oh, well, I don't want to play for the Jets? The Jets are probably going to be there again. And then going into the next year, it's going to be another dog water team.
Right. I don't want to be on the Jets. You're going to be on the Raiders? Oh, I don't want to be on the Raiders. You're going to be on the Cardinals?
Yeah. Now, granted, I understand every organization is ran a little differently. Jets historically have been Sheiks for the past 20 years. But to your point, it's what are we?
You see that?
Just go.
You see that story about Plaxico Burress comparing Jail to the Jets?
That was fantastic.
Dude. And I was listening to something, and they were like, dude, the Jets went to 2 AFC championships the year before he went to the team. What do you mean? Like, they were actually good then.
Yeah, well, Plaxico Burress is also the same guy who shot himself. So
True. Good point.
you hear
Damn
him
good
tell
point.
that story,
Damn
hysterical.
good point. It is great. Yeah.
He shot himself in the leg walking into a club.
Mm-hmm.
Because, he's trying to be a thug and put the gun in his waist.
I remember the day that happened. I was like, oh, my God. How the fuck do you do that?
Yeah, he's a very interesting fellow. He's like the R. Kelly of the NFL,
True.
minus all the rape.
Yeah.
But Vince, the storylines are going nuts right now for Bears training camp. I figured we'd kind of talk about it. A lot of people are getting into this Rome versus Luther thing, and they're saying, is Rome going to be a true number one in this offense, or is it going to be Luther, who everybody's saying is looking like the next level?
I have a take.
What is the take?
Who cares?
Vince, we got to talk about it because the Bears,
I know.
Okay?
I get it. I understand, but I don't know why we're so hamstrung on needing a wide receiver one. Why can't you have a 1A, 1B? Why can't they both be the same thing? Why can't one play in the slot and one play outside because one's better at the other? You don't need to be like, oh, Justin Jefferson has to be wide receiver one. Play him in the slot. Devonta Smith is the wide receiver one now. Great. Who cares, though? He's still going to get his catches.
As long as we don't get any diva shit, that's what you're saying. But Rome,
and who's most likely to be the diva?
Probably Rome.
Yeah,
or Luther.
They could both be divas.
Luther historically can be a lot because he was a lot at Mizzou. So a lot of people had issues with that. So now we'll see as the lights get a little bit brighter on this offense. But thank God we do have the man known as VJ.
Who's wide receiver one, actually? Colston Loveland. Yeah, that's the answer.
That's the crazy part because, he's kind of like your joker that I could see this year, Colston Loveland lining up outside of the typical tight end spot of an offensive line and being just everywhere.
Put him in the slot. Screw it.
Absolutely. He's a beast.
Like
He's a
Cole
mismatch
and
nightmare.
Put him in the slot and he'll just go up and get every ball ever.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
I don't think Ben Johnson's worried about being like, hey, I got to make sure I have my Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's like, I'm trying to have my Jameson Williams and my Amon-Ra and my Colston Loveland, and everybody's eating.
Yeah, and you see what they start doing. They got bigger this year on offense, specifically by drafting the monster out of Stanford to play tight end as well. So now you have 3 tight ends who are gigantic.
Fine.
So you're going to have bigger sets. I love to see it. Kyle Monungai, they're big plans for him. You love a guy like that. No pass rush. So to the point that I heard an interview today from Dennis Allen saying that the coaching needs to be better for our defensive line and that the only way to disrupt a offense is to get to the quarterback. Go figure.
Yeah.
But when they had their opportunity to draft the defensive end and didn't, the excuse was, well, we're going to be able to cover for so long that you're not going to be able to throw the football.
Coverage sacks. Brought to you by the Chicago Bears.
That's our identity. You see the shift, right? We're going to be scoring 30 to 35 a game now and just playing, right? So
Coverage
cardiac
sacks.
Bears, buckle up.
Yeah.
Coverage sacks.
Let's talk about San Francisco. Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
The defense just continues to be the topic of discussion. It will be. Can Austin Booker be a guy? That's the biggest question.
Motivated Dio Dingbo. That's been the whole conversation.
Motivated Dio Dangbo should have been a 99 on that Madden rating.
He's motivated now. Yeah. There's like, if his morale goes down, he's a 62, but if his morale goes up, then he's a 99. That's all they're saying.
He's a highly motivated Dio Dangbo. If you look at that, if Dio Dangbo does suck this year, after the dead cap and all that, you could just walk away from him. You could release him for not a big penalty. So at that point, just say whatever.
They have made the moves that they're going to make, and we'll see how it goes.
I love it. Do you see Caleb lost 10 pounds going into camp?
Don't know if I love it.
I kind of like it.
I don't know if I do. I like my quarterbacks to look like Patrick Mahomes. A little bit.
So you want them a little bit. A little bit thicker in the end.
I want him to get hit a little bit and then be like, ow, but at least I got a protective barrier, Like, I know he can move around quicker and all that stuff, but I'm just afraid it makes him more frail. That's my only concern.
You like him thick. All right, I get you. Yeah. Ben Johnson reportedly watched every incompletion with Caleb over the past 2 weeks.
They're both freaks. I believe it.
They sat and watched every incompletion.
I believe it.
That's our head coach.
Yeah, he's a nut, and we needed a nut, dude. Because Eberflus was not a nut; he was just a cat guy. I needed a nut. He's a nut.
That guy and raised bees. Yeah, we needed a psycho, and I think we found our psycho. In other news, Deebo Samuel's back on the San Francisco 49ers.
I love it. It's not going to do shit for him, but I love it. What is he, the fifth wide receiver on that team?
No, I think it'll be good. Actually, bring a guy like that back. He knows
Ricky
the offense
P.
like the back of his hand. Yeah.
Ricky P,
Deebo had a
Mike
decent
Evans.
year.
He was all right. Just, again, Ricky P, Mike Evans, George Kittle. Deebo plays the slot a little bit. Okay, have fun.
Yeah, he's another one. Do you see Kyle Shanahan got in a car wreck?
Dude,
he said it wasn't his fault. Or he said it was his fault.
He said it was his fault, yeah. He said he looked down at his phone.
Yeah, it's craziness.
Good. Hey, accountability starts with your coach, you know? Yeah, it's weird. He did not look good. It looks like he hurt himself pretty fucking bad, to be honest. But also, he's going to coach the whole year and no issues, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a no big deal.
They kept it hush-hush in a very good way, to be honest, and that's the way they should go about that.
Yeah, that's fair. You see Baker's popping up.
Yeah, he feels disrespected by... Dude, the Buccaneers are a mess.
What is going on in Tampa?
I think the Todd Bowles train should have left the station at the end of last year, number one. They keep him. Mike's like, I'm out. Mike being Mike Evans, comma Mike. Vita Vea wants out. Baker Mayfield wants to get paid for being a good quarterback because he is one. And they're like, okay, no, we're not going to pay you for that. The end of the year last year for the Bucs was catastrophic.
Yeah, they completely imploded.
So
that
what
should have been
expecting?
enough right there to just say, okay, we needed a different voice. We need somebody new.
Yeah.
To your point, I do feel bad for Baker in a couple different ways. It's like when you prove it for a business over a very long period of time, and you're just kind of viewed as just like another guy when you've outperformed all your goals and you've outworked the majority of the people who are existing from.
And you were written off and then brought back and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. You were written off and then you decide you either get to a point where the business buys in again or you gotta move on.
I say he has a good year this year and then he moves to a different team next year.
I don't know if there's any other path for him at this stage of the game.
He's
because now
with him.
he shut the door. He's like, listen, we have until day one of training camp until these discussions are over. They got to this point, and he said he was incredibly disappointed. And I believe his numbers have proven that he is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. So I feel like he's getting the real shit end of this stick. He brought up the fact that, he's like, I want to be in Tampa. I'm, now raising my family here. Like, this is where my wife and I want to be. But if they don't want me here, then I have to make a business decision. So you can't blame them.
Get rid of Todd. Baker leaves. They restart. They're going to be the worst team in the league in 2 years. There you go.
But Vita Vea, if I'm any team in the NFC, you make sure that guy, if that guy goes to the Rams, they're just assembling. Because you could see the Rams being like, at these picks and just sending them everything.
Aaron Donald comes back. Vita Vea plays for the team too. It's just the most insane fucking defense of all time. That's all that is.
It would be bananas. They were showing videos of Vita Vea in high school. He would play running back.
Yeah.
Because he was such a freak athlete.
Right.
They just had him
terrifying.
Because why not?
It's like Penei Sewell. Yeah. It's just they play big boy positions, but they are athletes first and foremost. Yeah.
Correct. So Vita Vea, who are your top three teams that get him, Vince?
Dude, who needs him? The Bears need him. I think the Packers are going to try to get him. I think the Bears are going to make some weird effort to go and get him. I can see him in Dallas, but they already got a guy down there unless they played 4 on the line.
They got Quinnen Williams. They got some. They've really.
There's not enough room in Philly. I'm just thinking about guys that actually trade. I could see him going to a Harbaugh team.
Harbaugh team could make a ton of sense.
Yeah, either one of them.
Yeah. That's true. I think John Harbaugh with Vita Vea.
Yeah.
That's a match made in heaven.
But what, they got Dex on that team, don't they?
They got Dex is Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Send him to the Giants.
Dexter Lawrence. And then not only that, but Kayvon Thibodeau.
Dude, it's that time of year, man. And Abdul Carter, if he plays well. It's that time of year where I just forget that guys went to different teams. I'm going to do that so many times. So many times.
Yeah, for sure. It's the part of the year where you're like,
Oh, yeah,
new
he's
places,
a Bengal.
new faces. Yeah.
Yeah. Trey Hendrickson is a Raven.
Trey Hendrickson is a Raven. Max Crosby is still a Raider.
That confuses me, too. I feel like he's a Raven, too.
No, he's not. I still think
know.
there's a world where if the Raiders do, in fact, suck at the trade deadline for the NFL, he could get moved.
I could see it, too. If he's playing well still, you're like, someone's going to pick him up.
Totally. Precursor NFL talk. It just gets so...
It's slowly
so much fun,
happening.
It's building.
Well, we're officially in the month now where they start playing preseason games and shit. So we'll at least see some type of shit football. We're about a month out right now of all of our fantasy drafts, so everybody get ready for that. And let's roll, kids. Let's watch some football for 7 months, baby.
Yeah, but then, Vince, we got to remember, we got college football coming back, too.
Jersey patches.
What about
We didn't talk about jersey patches. They're happening in college.
Yeah, because money.
I know. Notre Dame, jersey patch, baby. Notre Dame got that SoFi patch.
Did you see what they named the Big 12?
No.
The Big 12 is now promptly named the Monster Big 12.
Okay.
Because Monster gave them a butt ton of money.
Nah, don't start branding my conferences. You can brand the jerseys. Like, look, hey, man, I like soccer. Soccer's been doing it. Man. They're covered in ads. Yep. For the people that are listening, I'm wearing a Newcastle United because they played yesterday and they're back and their coach is out. So we'll see what happens. But SoFi on the Notre Dame jersey, weird. Don't do a white background on the back of it. Weird. Chase on the Ohio State jersey, also a little weird. But we're going to start seeing everybody do it. Slowly but surely.
Yeah. And by the way, Vince, you are probably one of the thicker human beings that could wear a soccer jersey. So it looks more like a rugby jersey. But then again, they'll be like, that guy doesn't.
I look more like a rugby player.
Yeah, correct. You're more of a rugby mate than a sucker mate. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, dude, the blokes out in Newcastle also wear this shit, dude. All right.
Of course.
How big they are.
You look like you could be a part of a femme. A little bit of a soccer femme, yeah?
I would sit in the pub and just scream for my boys, the Magpies. We're going to be great.
I would love that. That would be a fun boys trip. Everybody,
I'm telling you. Let's go to Newcastle upon Tyne, young man.
Yeah. Go to the UK and cheer on our teams.
Again, we talked about this before. My only requirement is we're not going to Manchester. We're not going to London. We can't after. We're going to Newcastle in Northern England, and we're going to see a game at my fucking team, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Let's do it.
Gotta go to St. James.
And then in and down to clown. But Vince, college football starts on August 29th.
Yeah, baby.
Week 0. You know who's a part of week 0?
Nope.
My boys.
Usually Notre Dame is, so that's cool. I like
USC, week 0, dude. August 29th.
Playing
that smoke. USC is playing San Jose State.
Oh, easy dub. Good for you.
Recently drove past the campus of San Jose State. Not great. Not great.
I believe it.
You know the Giants? So the San Francisco Giants, they're AAA affiliates in San Jose. Yeah.
I might
oldest
retain
stadium,
that information.
stadium in all of the MILB. It's kind of
shit.
Oh yeah, very old.
It's a cool little badge of honor.
60s. They also have that in common with their training facility in Scottsdale, Arizona, in Old Town. They are the longest standing and oldest facility in Scottsdale for spring training.
Everybody remember that. It's going to come up in trivia 7 years from now.
One day, Vince, we should do trivia on the pod as we start to get to.
Here's a trivia question: what team did Hakeem Olajuwon end his career in?
Ooh.
It's one of those cursed jersey questions.
The Bucks?
Want one more guess?
The Kings.
Toronto Raptors.
Oh my God, that's right.
Cursed jersey.
Cursed jersey is right.
I know.
Cursed jersey is right. Oh, okay. Here's another good one.
What team did Shaq end his career on?
The Celtics.
I want to say that's true. I want to say that's
true. I think it was the Celtics or the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Shaq, yeah, because I think he played with LeBron.
Yeah, I think there was.
It was Cleveland and then Boston, and he sucked both of those years.
Oh, he was just so cooked. Okay, here's a good one. Who is the all-time leading passer in a season for the New York Jets in the 2000s? So 2015 broke a record for all-time season leader of passing yards.
Not in the 2000 and aughts. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Bingo!
Yeah, baby. He was good for 1 year. I remember that shit, dude. It's like Brian Hoyer on the Bears. You're like, oh, he actually had a pretty good season.
Yeah, Brian Greasy for the Bears was actually quite good.
Facts.
Talk about dog days. Okay, well, fun trivia hour. We should get more into the trivia.
I'll start bringing some.
Yeah. Start bringing it. And you know what? If you have a trivia question, call in, air it out, 312-725-2107. If you want to quiz the boys, we'll gladly see what we can get for you. We'll go on the clock, maybe phone a friend. You enjoy this little Saturday pod. And as always, we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Talking Tales with Mike and Vince. Oh, you know. Jazzy beats while we dispense. Yeah, you know.